Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to Mitsu Chem Plast Limited Q3 FY22 results conference call hosted by Kirin Advisors. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in listen-only mode. There will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star and 0 on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Vastupal Shah from Kirin Advisors. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to welcome Mr. Manish Dedia, Joint Managing Director and CFO of Mitsu Chem Plast Limited, and Ms. Kashmira Dedia, General Manager, Accounts and Finance. Manish sir, over to you.
Thank you, Vastupalji. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome all of you for the conference call of Mitsu Chem Plast Limited, third quarter of FY22. Trust everyone is safe. We witnessed a strong demand for our product in the third quarter, which is reflected in our top line growth. We are happy to share with you that strong demand have kept our growth momentum a bit. However, I must tell you that operational front we are facing challenges. Our raw material cost and other overhead has been higher for the reported quarter. Our key raw materials, HTP and PP, is a crude-based product. As we all know, crude prices have skyrocketed in last 1 year. All products linked to crude have also seen sharp rise in prices. This has severely impacted raw material cost in plastic molding industry. The quarter foregone has also witnessed higher global logistics price due to higher crude price and partial opening of economies due to third wave of COVID. That has affected the export business as our export-oriented clients have held back their export shipments. So orders are booked but not cashed in our book. Overall, we have been able to mitigate the crisis in terms of absolute growth, but there was some pressure on the margins. We added approximately 30 new clients during the reported quarter. Your company, a leading manufacturer with more than 500 plus SKUs, is serving to over 30 plus Fortune 500 clients in India. Our strategies are placed and we leverage every opportunity of growth through organic and acquisition route that help us expand product portfolio as well as our client base and regional reach. I must assure you that there is a robust demand for our products from packaging as well as hospital and medical segment. We are leveraging this opportunity with our strong product portfolio and products pipeline. We are keen on our product innovation and value engineering to enhance product quality and highest customer satisfaction. For all through years, this has been our prime focus, which has made the Mitsu brand a name to be reckoned with. We believe higher operational cost is a temporary hiccup and will surely bottomed out in a near future, which will reflect in bottom line in coming time. I am thankful to all our investors for having faith in our business and standing by in this difficult period. I assure you that we will able to translate top line growth in our profitability very soon. Now I hand over the floor to Ms. Kashmira Dedia to discuss the financial performance during third quarter FY22 and 9-month FY22.
Thank you, Mr. Manish Dedia. Good afternoon to you all. Now, I will take you through the financial performance of the company in last quarter. Your company witnessed strong demand growth in quarter passed by. Financial performance for 9 months FY22. Mitsu Chem Plast Limited reports robust top-line growth for 9 months FY22. The total income for 9 months FY22 grew strongly by 44.9% year-on-year to Rs 184.2 crore. As indicated by Mr. Manish Dedia, the company has witnessed a sharp rise in raw material cost, which is over 60% for 9 months FY22, pressurizing EBITDA for the period. Other operational expenses were also high by 38.8% in 9 months FY22. For 9 months FY22, EBITDA grew 2.4% while EBITDA margin came at 10%. The net profit grew 9.5% to Rs 8.2 crore during the same period. For 9 months FY22, long-term borrowings reduced to Rs 21.03 crore from Rs 34.51 crore in corresponding period. This helped us in lowering finance cost. For the 9 months FY22, finance cost reduced by 8.18% to Rs 4.04 crore. Financial performance for third quarter FY22. Mitsu Chem Plast Limited total income for third quarter FY22 jumped 35.5% year-on-year to Rs 66.5 crore. The company has, however, witnessed sharp rise in raw material cost, which is 54% for third quarter FY22, while other operational expenses were also high by 20.8% in third quarter FY22. EBITDA for third quarter FY22 dipped by 13.9% to Rs 5.38 crore. EBITDA margin came at 8.1% against 12.7%. Your company reported net profit of 2.05 crore for third quarter FY22. Now, I open the floor for question and answer.
Thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to withdraw yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may enter star and 1 on their touchtone telephone. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. The first question is from the line of Vishal Kumar, individual investor. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, Manishi. Just wanted to understand few things. One is, as the operational expenses are moving on a higher side, how are we planning our debt cycle in terms of short-term and long-term vision, and how are we planning to reduce it? Also, if we have any plans of hedging or getting into a lesser risker area for the price fluctuation which is happening frequently in the past, as we see in the past couple of months. So, would like to know your points on this.
Yeah, I think Mr. Vishalji, thank you very much for the questions. But I think you have asked 2 to 3 questions. So one question was, how do you? I'll just confirm the questions.
Yes.
How do you control the cost? I mean, like that is your first question, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. And the second one was what? If you can repeat the second one. The third one was hedging.
Absolutely. So my first point was on what you mentioned just now, and the second one was on the debt level. The third point is majorly on how we can hedge and reduce the risk. Okay. So the cost part, yes, definitely the raw material and the crude is not in my hand, but yes, we are trying to buy, the material. So I think first and third questions, I might merge the question, so I can answer in a same manner. So in plastic there is no hedging policy available in India at least. So the hedging is not possible. But wherever we assume that the prices are going up, so we try to procure material in advance with our capacity. But definitely, sometimes it is a very abrupt price increase, which has happened last few quarters, and immediately you don't get price increase from the customers. So that is one of the things. And second, yes, the cost, how you are managing. So we are also trying to maximize our productions and the exploitation of our machines. So however, we can do more production on that. We are looking at this. About debt, yes, you must have seen we have reduced our debt from long term by around 31 crore. To 31 crore. So we are trying to reduce the debt as soon as possible from the profitability. Yes, there are some good plans. Maybe in a near future, we will come up with something good ideas.
Yeah, sure. Anything specific on the working capital cycle? What are our current days and how are we planning? Is there any stress on that side? Because that will impact, that will be directly related to the operating expenses when other things are getting stressed. This is the area which can value add or even can be a burden. So if you can just highlight something on this area also.
So our net operating cycle for this 31st December 21 is 62 days, and we are continuously doing something to improve it as far as the debtor recovery is concerned and creditors payments are concerned or inventory is concerned. So I hope I have answered your question, sir.
Yeah, I just wanted to understand if there is any stress on this particular area so that we can factor that also as going forward, the oil prices are going to remain a challenge and it's not in our control. So this particular area, if we factor it well, it will be helpful for the company to get out of the riskier areas in a better way.
Sir, but as far as I see the data, we don't find any stress as we are seeing the continuously 60 to 62 days net operating cycle if you see the performance of the last quarter or the 6 months.
Okay, for both the orders, if you can split for the domestic and the foreign one.
No, so we do not have a export much in our company because these are a bulgy item, so the export is not possible. We do not have a more export here.
Okay, perfectly fine. Yeah, that's it from my side. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Participants, if you have any questions, please enter star and 1. The next question is from the line of Rajesh Gupta from SBI Caps. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. Sir, I just missed out your opening remarks about the result. I joined a little late. So can you just give us some outline what has happened, the key takeaways of the current quarter in terms of the earning? I have your earning in the front of me, but your opening remark will be very advantageous or other important for us.
Yeah, I will definitely. Kashmira can answer on this. Yeah, Kashmira ma'am.
So, sir, you want to know about exactly the third quarter or 9 months?
Yeah, both put together. I mean, so far 9 months and third quarter both.
Okay. So, sir, in 9 months, we have grew our total income by 44.9%, which is 184.2 crore.
Mm-hmm.
And our EBITDA grew 2.4% and EBITDA margin came at 10%. Our net profit grew by 9.5% and it came at 8.2 crore. And as far as the quarter is concerned, we have raised our total income to 36%. So the total income of this quarter is 66.5 crore.
So as I can see, there is a drop in the margin. Of course, you outlined there is a jump in the raw material prices, right? So, I mean, to what extent you are able to pass on this price rise to your customers? I mean, have you started raising your prices to cover input cost, or you plan to maybe cover it in the next quarter or this quarter? Can you just give us some sense or some color on that?
Yeah, so somewhere this is not the only because of the only raw material. There are a lot of operative expense. So different all the operative expense has been gone up like in a very good thing. Now we definitely are trying to get the I mean we are passing off the rates, but somewhere customers are also having a lot of pressure to them, so it takes some time. So sometimes it takes 1 month or 2 months, and immediately, by the time they give a prices, the another price hike is already awaiting. So I know this is a big challenge for people like us, but we are trying to overcome those problems.
And sir, how is your hospital business doing? I mean,
yes, it is doing good, but this quarter has been little lesser. So as like container business was more this time, higher.
Okay.
But comparatively, as a overall growth, yes, it is a good growth, and definitely coming years also we will see a good growth in this.
Okay. Now I'm just trying to understand, saying the COVID cases now on the decline. So do you expect the other unlock theme to really play out for you? I mean, so essentially I'm referring to, let's say, the plastic furniture required for, let's say cinema halls, or let's say other areas where you find some opportunity in addition to your hospital business?
Yes, so I think there are a lot of inquiries coming up with the other than this hospital furniture and container business. We are evaluating those business as well. We are just evaluating. But yes, I agree with you that the COVID has been almost declining. Like we are coming into a pre-COVID scenario. Definitely, I see bigger growth in the overall market. For Mitsu.
Any new product? You already have close to 300 plus kind of SKUs, but any new product you're trying to launch to mitigate the current risk for the business? Yes,
we will announce maybe sometimes it's in under process. Like some of the projects are in a R&D stage, some of the product are on a finishing stage. So yes, definitely.
Okay. And sir, the bigger picture which I want to understand your growth. I mean, you've grown in terms of your top line, but I think bottom line is not up to the mark so far. But where do we see for the current quarter? For the current year, and let's say FY23 and 24.
So you said 20 FY?
FY22, 23, and 24. I mean, just want to understand the growth. I mean, for the next 2 years.
Okay, I think that will be not comfortable talking here on Concall. And the one thing is definitely, yeah, we are growing at a 30 to 38% run rate. So definitely we will have the same growth in this current year. And bottom line, definitely it will be improved from last year for sure.
In terms of absolute number, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about absolute numbers.
And sir, any plan to get listed on the NSE?
Yeah, we are trying, but I don't know. So can't say right now anything, yes or no.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Avinash B from Profit Mart. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, Manish ji. And just seeing your numbers, I think top line growth, as you rightly mentioned, has been about 35%, in the third quarter, that is December 21. Now, which segment have actually contributed to this growth? Like, ये 35% का growth जो आया है overall. If you can just share some thoughts on which, segments which actually did very well, because 35% top line growth is definitely good. But within that, which segments, contributed largely to this?
So both two segments largely has contribute this. So one is a containers definitely, and another one is a furniture parts.
Okay. And what is the outlook for the coming quarter? That is January to March quarter. Do you expect this momentum to continue in overall top line growth?
We feel little better than this. We feel this is much better. See, because as the earlier question has come. So, like, I think we are coming into pre-COVID situation now, it looks like.
Okay.
And the budget is also, I can say, very moderate and very good, at least for the, manufacturers. So I think we will have a very good economy further going.
Okay. And Manishji, one more thing which is important is, we have seen a very sharp drop in EBITDA margins in the December quarter. It was 13% in the June quarter. So do you expect at least margins to be sustained at these levels? Hopefully crude upar jata nahi hai. We have crude at around $85-90. So will you all be able to at least maintain these 8% margins at least for the next, say, 1, 2, 3 quarters?
So we are trying to maintain the June quarter EBITDA. So I think our try will be like that only.
Okay.
At least to maintain, June EBITDA.
Okay.
I agree with you. So I think you have studied very well. Thanks for that.
Acha, Manishji, one more last question that during these 9 months, what has been the capital expenditure you have incurred? Any ongoing capex you have incurred?
Not much.
And for the next year, that is for September, for FY23, do you have any capital expenditure plans or existing assets koi zyada achhi tarah se aap utilize karoge?
So right now, currently, yes, we are doing that. We are optimizing our the capacity. So still, there are a lot many to come from this our existing capacity only.
Okay, so you don't expect any major capital expenditure spending for FY23 also. I mean, it should be comfortably covered from your depreciation amount. That is what I want to know.
Yeah. So right now, there is nothing in a plan. But if anything plan comes, we definitely will announce once it is something finalized.
Okay. And just one last question that for the full year, that is for FY22, once the year is complete, can we see operating cash flows in the positive kind of territory? Because this is a very important number analyst track. So maybe not on a quarter basis, but on an annual basis. Can we expect the operating cash flow to be positive, despite challenges on the raw material side and on the working capital side?
No, I think still we are doing that operating cash flows in a positive. But yeah, I can say I will answer your question like, yeah, definitely much better way.
Okay. Understood. So basically, once the raw material challenges are more or less normalized, then I think you should bounce back pretty sharply. That is what I understand.
Yes.
Anyway, I think Manishji, thank you for the inputs and all the best.
Yeah, thank you, Avinashi.
Thank you. Participants, if you have any questions, please enter star and 1. The next question is from the line of Yashwanti Kedkar, individual investor. Please go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. I just wanted to know what is our current block of the company.
Sorry, I cannot understand, ma'am. Sorry, I'm not able to hear you properly.
Am I audible now?
Yes, now you are audible.
Yes. I just wanted to understand what is our current net block as on 31st December.
Current net block.
As on 31st December?
Yeah, 31st December.
Yes. Current net block is 6386.75.
6386.75 crores.
Can you repeat, ma'am?
What is the amount you said? 6,386?
63.86 crores.
Okay, 63.86 crores. Okay. And what is our current capacity utilization?
So current capacity utilization for 9 months is approximately 62%.
62%. So what is the maximum turnover you are planning to achieve from your current capacity?
So
considering the demand in line.
If we can achieve, I mean, like, so from this, maximum turnover can be achieved 345 crore.
So do you think that this is possible in the coming year? That is the FY23. How is the demand out of you?
Yeah, we are trying to do that. We are about to increase, and I think that once new normal started, then this will be very much possibilities of that.
So on the top line front, you are quite optimistic. Where you see the control is only on the raw material front, right, sir?
Yeah, definitely. But definitely, see, once you grow more of turnover from the same capacity, your costs remain the same. So definitely bottom line improves. And definitely we are really focusing on more on bottom line.
Okay. So for any plans for taking on price side, because oil prices is continuously on an upsurge. So any plans or how is your positioning to pass on the prices to the end customer?
Ma'am, I think I'm sorry, but I am really not aware of how the crude will go up. Neither I think analysts will be knowing this, but at least I do not know. So it's very difficult to judge a world market right now, and this is all depends on the how the world reacts on different situations.
Yeah, that's true, sir. But I'm just wanted to understand, like we are continuously seeing this upsurge in the oil prices. So, how is the company management has planning to pass on some prices, or are we in a position to pass on this price?
Yeah. So somewhere it takes time. So now what we are doing is quarterly that there is some problems comes like the prices started increasing in October month, which we could not pass on immediately. So November also increased prices, which we could not pass on the prices. Then December it got little softening. So the customer says, why you want to increase the price? So somewhere we are not able to immediately pass on the prices. It's a abrupt prices. But yeah, we are trying to pass on the prices now. Like whatever the prices has been increased in the last quarter, now we have been able to pass on the prices now, maybe in this quarter. So sometime it takes 3 months, sometime it takes 1 month also.
Okay, sir. So it means there are a good chances of increasing the turnover for the current quarter as the demand is strong.
Maybe to repeat you, I missed your the voice.
No, I am just guessing that for the current quarter would be good as the demand is strong, and you are also planning to planning to pass on the prices.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, and all the best for the coming year.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it from my side. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. As there are no further questions from the participants, I now hand the conference over to Mr. Vastupal Shah for closing comments.
Thank you everyone for joining the conference call of Mitsu Chem Plast Limited. If you have any queries, you can write us at vastupal@kirinadvisors.com. And once more, many thanks to management team and joining participants. Thank you.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Kirin Advisors, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines.